Traditional cultural change efforts have long fallen short. Superficial fixes and fleeting slogans barely scratch the surface of true transformation. Leaders often chase quick wins while the deeper issues persist. This approach leaves organizations fragile, misaligned, and struggling under a web of disconnected practices. A 2020 analysis revealed that only 5% of collaboration occurred between different markets in a major pharmaceutical firm. Such insight exposes the vulnerability of conventional change models. Imagine unearthing the root causes of cultural challenges by mapping feedback loops and identifying leverage points. Systems thinking offers that transformative lens. It challenges the typical one-dimensional fixes and reveals the complexity of our internal dynamics. When leaders adopt this framework, they view challenges with clarity, ripe for lasting change. As former Alcoa CEO Paul O'Neill stated, "We are on the brink of quantum leap changes when we shift our perspective." This method embodies a journey from reactive measures to strategic insights. The process begins with understanding the interconnected nature of an organization. Visualize a network where feedback loops dictate how decisions resonate across every department. A focused analysis exposes hidden bottlenecks and conflicting messages, fueling an environment that resists shallow interventions. Recognizing these patterns is the first step toward reclaiming control. Next, leaders must pinpoint leverage points within their systems. In every complex organization, a single adjustment can yield profound effects. Toyota's holistic system review revolutionized production by fine-tuning workflow, boosting team collaboration, and integrating real-time feedback. This is not a theory, but a proven strategy that recalibrates entire operations. Leverage points serve as catalysts. Small actions can trigger expansive change. Archetypes further illuminate underlying organizational behaviors. They help reveal recurring patterns that defy simple solutions. Google's Project Aristotle demonstrated that fostering psychological safety catalyzes effective teamwork. By decoding these archetypal models, leaders can craft culture change that resonates deeply. These principles transform management approaches. Zappos, for instance, reimagined roles through holacracy, nurturing empowerment and boosting efficiency. Our practical framework comprises 5 essential steps, each designed to instill sustainability into cultural change. Step 1 is to diagnose the existing system using clear feedback cycles. In Step 2, leaders identify leverage points that will drive the biggest impact. The third step involves mapping archetypes to better understand persistent behaviors. Step 4 emphasizes redesigning strategies to align with the system's inherent dynamics. Finally, Step 5 calls for an ongoing evaluation to ensure the change is both deep and lasting. It is natural for change leaders to grapple with skepticism. Frequently asked questions center on the feasibility and immediacy of these transformations. Some ask, can deep systemic change be achieved in dynamic environments? The answer lies in embracing complexity, trusting in data over assumptions, and committing to continuous learning. Ford Motor Company, under visionary CEO Alan Mulally, turned around performance by fostering a culture of collaboration and transparency. IBM, too, reinvented itself with a vision that prioritized training, collaborative decision-making, and shared success. This framework is not merely academic, it is a practical guide for today's leaders. Each step provides actionable insights that replace mere buzzwords with strategic imperatives. Embracing systems thinking means replacing surface-level interventions with strategic structural reforms that serve the entire organization. Real transformation rests in addressing root causes, not symptoms. Now is the time to break free from outdated practices. Harness feedback loops, recognize leverage points, and decipher archetypes to rebuild enduring cultural foundations. Leaders wield the power to transform complexity into clarity. The journey from crisis to sustainable change starts with the courage to innovate and the willingness to think deeper. Embrace systems thinking to achieve deep-rooted cultural change in your organization.